weirdo family. You might notice that I am not in my usual spot. This weekend, I am dancing at the Visalia Renaissance Festival in beautiful Central California. Visalia is off of the 99 freeway in Central California. So if you happen to be around, today is April 16th, 2023. Stop by and see me dance. Also, my video quality is not as good as it normally is. That's because I am in a beautiful hotel room and I decided to shoot this video because I got a really good question about the last video. Now, sometimes in life, you do not have all of the things that you need in order to be successful, and you still have to push through anyway. Someone once said that it's better to fail badly than to not try at all. Because if you try and it doesn't work out as good as you hoped it would be, you can still try again and improve. hmm That's right. Nothing else to be said about that. So just do it. Are you going to look stupid? Probably. Are you going to be embarrassed? Maybe. Is it going to be awesome? Probably not. But maybe it will be awesome. You will definitely succeed, at least one of these days. You will feel amazing. You should be proud of yourself for doing something that you would not have normally done because you gave yourself opportunities to succeed. That's right. Make that face. hmm Anyway, to the question. Last week we talked about setting a routine and the power of a routine. And I detailed quickly part of my morning routine. And someone asked, well, what about your night routine? How do you know like when to stop? When do you like call it a day, go to bed, drink a cup of nighttime tea, and saw the logs like hardcore? Because sometimes at night you're like, forget this mess. It's time to go to bed. My answer to that is you go to bed when the job is done. Yep. So I got up at 5:12 in the morning. I went to bed at 1:30 that same morning. I went to bed 1:30 that same morning because there was a project that I was working on that I had to get done. I could have gone to bed at 9 and got up extra early, but the job would have not been done. I would have been tired and extremely stressed out because if it took me longer to get the job done the next morning, I might not have gotten the job done. So I made my matcha green tea extra strong. I had the my windows open so it was nice and cold so that I would be freezing and shivering so it would keep me awake because I do not like staying up past like 9:30 at all. I am not a night owl, but the job needed to be done. So if you want to succeed in life, you must be committed. I know, you commitment folks. Ooh, I said it. You must be committed. Make that face. Committed to something. If you are not committed, I don't even know what to tell you. Sorry. See you later. It was real. Like, you have to be committed to see it through. We discussed this also. Motivation is not a factor. It's consistency and discipline. Part of consistency and discipline is commitment. Let me say that again. Part of consistency and discipline is commitment. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, even if that means my chunky butt has to go to bed at 1:30. And you know what time I got up the next day? 6 o'clock. Why? Because my get up window is between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. 6 o'clock. Got up the next day. So that's how it goes. Now, if I had finished my project earlier, I would have gone to bed earlier, but I did not. So many nights I will go to bed late to finish projects. I sew at the professional level, and I was sewing a commission. Everything I'm wearing right now, I've made myself. I've sewn all of it because I like sewing. I am a master at that because I gave enough time to practice. I practiced when I didn't want to practice. And then I did that over and over and over and over and over and over. You get my point? And over and over and over again until I could sew well enough that when I walked down the street, people asked, "Oh, what store did you buy that from?" "I bought that from the House of Keisha. I bought that from Amy Echo Studios." Anyway, I don't have a whole lot of stories for you today because it's just a quick little video to tell what you do in the evening. My evening routine typically consists of work until about 6 o'clock. Then I cook my dinner. I don't eat out very often. While my dinner is cooking, I feed my dogs. I will clean up the house a little bit and I will put away all the items that I used for that day. Then I make myself a cup of herbal tea and I read a book or I watch way too many reels on Instagram and then I send them to my brother in law. And then we laugh over fart jokes and 80s dance moves and any other thing that a 10 or 12-year-old boy would find fascinating. That is us all day or day. That's the end of my day. And then me and my dog Chewbacca get into bed. And then my other dog Prince has his own crib at the end of my bed. And we just go to bed, kiss him, and then we go to bed. That's how it goes in my world at night. But when I got things to do, I do them. So when you're tired and hungry and cranky and you just want to go to bed because it's late and you are out of your element, oh well, you want to be successful, you put the work in. Whine to yourself, complain in your head while you're doing what you need to do. hmm Don't come crying to me, "Oh, Keisha, I'm so tired." I don't care. You're on your way to something great. We're building our empire. Empires take work. Put the work in. And that is how you end your routine for the day. Okay, weirdo family, I'm off to break it down at the Renaissance Fair. If you want to catch me dancing, I will be dancing at the Big Pleasure Fair in Southern California, May 7th, 2023. It's located in the city of Irwindale. It's right off of the 210 freeway. Come check me out. I will be dancing that day as a guest dancer, and I will also post other times that I will be dancing. My website is still not ready. When it is, you could just go there and see all of my shenanigans. Until, well, actually, Friday, because this is going to be a bonus video. Until Friday, I will see you later. I will have more stories about Mr. Cockroach. I will have more stories about my life and my crazy family. Until then, weirdo family,